Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And the link is in the description below. There you can sign up for my newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. And that'll let you know about all the classes that are coming up. I have a 16-week manifestation class, a master class that's coming up. It's either going to be May 1st or June 1st. I'm working with my web designer now. When that class comes up, it is 4 months, 16 weeks. You need that amount of time to be able to make that mental change to start that manifestation process. So that's why it is so long. It is so rewarding if that's something that you can do. So that is coming out. Also, you can go to my website. You can obviously book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. I do have the online tarot masterclass that's sold out. It's taught live over Zoom throughout the entire month of March. So that is something that is going now. If you want the next live online masterclass, it's going to be in October. I only teach it twice a year. However, I am going to have it set up where you can also take it online and watch videos if you'd rather do it that way. The reason is I have so many people in different time zones that said that they can't make it on that day and they just can't do it at that day and time. So I'm going to open it up because I do have a unique style and a lot of people want to learn from me. So that's going to be available. Again, working with the web designer on that. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and I've meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Virgo today? And just for transparency, I am also a Virgo. All right. What does the universe want to tell Virgo today? Oh, how beautiful. First card out, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. We've got the Hermit. Here we are, the Hermit. We have just shown up in a position of strength and power in our own reading in our near future. Phenomenal. I mean, anywhere the Hermit is, it's going to be phenomenal, right? But it's coming up in our near future. That means that we're on this trajectory, what I've been talking about ever since October, November. If you're new here, you really need to go back and watch some of the other videos, especially for other placements. All the signs are running. Some got an earlier start than others, but ever since we left Scorpio season, wow, we are running. Okay, let me get the rest of the cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands for your opportunity. 3 of Wands manifestation. For your challenge, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm loving these cards. All right, so let me go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, so let's look around the room. So we only have one major arcana, and it's us. These are the main cards. I'm going to get clarifiers in a minute. One card, the Hermit. That, when we show up in our own reading, it's in a position of strength and power. That means a lot is coming in for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the recent past. It is the 10 of Cups. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. We started our first card with the 10 of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. In this deck, they're showing unicorns, in fact, dappled unicorns, which make them even rarer. This is that happy, joyful family. They have chosen to be happy. That's huge. Some people actually choose to be miserable, believe it or not. But these people have chosen to be happy. These unicorns in this case. That is your recent past. I think you've made some shifts. I think you've made some choices. I think that there's been some recalculations that have been done, and things are going to start changing and shifting. I think there's been a shakeout. I think that there's been a release, and this is, you know, I'm going back to what I've seen with Virgo. There's been a lot of releasing of what no longer serves you. People, places, things, ideas, maybe even behavioral traits. You know, maybe you got rid of some bad habits, some toxicity, but this big release is taking place, and that's allowing you to really get on track and to soar. In your present energy, we've got the 7 of Swords. This is a card that's talking about Potential gossip going on behind your back. Swords are thoughts, words, ideas. But in this card, it can also mean literal theft. So you might have somebody stealing something from you behind your back. You know, maybe someone that works for you or someone you work with or a friend that you think is a friend. You know, it's even a family member, you know, maybe somebody passed away and someone in the will or the living trust, they are taking something. You know, it's that kind of energy where there could be is the key. Okay, I'm not saying it is. This is also the card of strategy, but this is, in this deck, you see, it makes it where it's sneaky. So I just feel like there's a sneakiness going on around you. And it might even be where you feel it, but you can't quite put your finger on it, but there's something going on. Something is there in the energy field. That's your present energy, by the way. Then we have your near future, which is the Hermit. You show up in a position of power. This is you really benefiting now from all those dark nights of the soul. We are the wise old soul, and now it really is us bringing illumination and shining our enlightenment, all of our knowledge and wisdom out to the world. I think that we've done all that inner work, that we've literally like locked ourselves away for a while and we've done the work, we've done the studying, everything that we need to do to gain this type of enlightenment. And now we're ready to step out of the cave and shine that lantern. I see nothing but great things going forward, by the way. I've been doing a lot of cards for people and looking at their own zodiacs. And I really feel that we just walked into an era that people are really accelerating in a good way, right? But I think the people that are watching this, they're more high vibing also. I think people that have a lower vibration are repulsed by people that have a high vibration, so they wouldn't watch this channel anyways. I think it would be too positive for them. I'm not even kidding. If you've seen some of the people, you should see some of the comments that they don't last long, the people that do that. Okay, so now the Seven of Swords has shown up twice. So this is a clarifier for your recent past, and it's your present energy. Same card, different deck. So we definitely want to pay attention. There is something going on around you. I mean, this could be something as simple as maybe at work there's some whispers. You know, maybe, you know, your bosses are talking about you, coworkers are talking about you, maybe friends are, maybe you have a hobby group. You know, and I'm not trying to make anybody paranoid, but it's in the energy sphere, right? So it could be gossip. Maybe you did something and people are talking about it, whether it's good or bad, right? So it's shown itself again. Now, this card actually emphasized more the type of strategy, the Knight of Pentacles. Let me get all the clarifiers. The Emperor, the Empress. Okay, so the Emperor and the Empress are clarifying that Seven of Swords about gossip. So that's interesting. We have the Moon and the King of Cups. All right, so when we're looking at, I'll get to the theft thing in just a second. So when we look at your recent past with this beautiful Ten of Cups, it's being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is about you being strategic. So you want a happy, joyful family. It's about you being strategic to get there, being strategic to keep it, being strategic in how you interact and what it is that you want to do. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's presenting you with the pentacle. He's presenting you with an opportunity, but he is taking one steady foot in front of the other. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He's very careful and cautious. His horse is not even moving. That's how slow he goes. He's got the knowledge and the wisdom to really make something special happen out in the 3D. He's taking his time. He does not want to make a mistake. He's very practical, and that's what's coming in. You're being very strategic and very practical about something. Because when we get into your present energy with this Seven of Swords, where it could be, you know, something going on behind your back, some type of a gossip, because again, swords are thoughts, words, ideas. Maybe somebody's thinking something about you. Maybe you're thinking something about them. Maybe somebody is saying something. It's that kind of energy, and it could literally be theft also. It's being clarified by the Empress and the Emperor. I mean, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. He is all four kings put together. She is all four queens put together. So this is your idealized life. This is you being a boss and owning it. This is you stepping into your idealized life. This is an excellent match, but something's going on behind your back. So it's kind of like, I feel that it could be, this could be friends, family, this could be coworkers, it could be bosses, it could be somebody that's in an authority position around you that is discussing things about you. It could be that somebody is making a comment on how you choose to live your life. And because they don't understand it, or they're in a different, they just have a different perspective on it. But it's that kind of energy, because this is like your idealized life, and this is you owning it to take action. This is you stepping up and being a boss. She has the inward focus, and he has the outward focus of the king, inward focus of the queen. So this is telling me that, and if this is you, this is like a big picture type gossip. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like these are representing some people, not just energies, but I feel like they're representing people that are around you. So I would keep your eyes open for that. Yeah, it's a very interesting energy. I don't necessarily feel that it's malicious, if that makes sense, but you're the topic of conversation. But it's not that someone is literally trying to be vicious about it, if that makes sense. All right, so then we get into your near future with this Hermit energy. And again, this is who we are, Virgo. We are the Hermit. We are in a position of strength and power in the reading, and that is being clarified by the Moon and the King of Cups. So a lot of court cards right off the bat. But we've got this Moon card, and this is telling me that, you know, while you are the wise old soul, with that Hermit energy, this is telling me that you are literally walking on your path. That I feel that you're walking through these two worlds. You're walking through the domestic and the wild in your own internal self. I feel that you've really come to terms, and you have the balancing of those two worlds. I have to turn my fan on. You guys know I can't handle the heat. I can't wait to move. Oh, it's hot and humid today in Florida. So you're literally walking between these two worlds. I do feel that if you have any fear, that you are pushing through that. There might be some things that come up, but I feel that because you've done the inner work, you really don't let that get in the way. But we're human, and so when the fear comes up, you just walk right over it. You don't let it control you. In fact, you walk right through it on your path. Then we have the King of Cups. This is really talking about having depth of emotion. And so I really feel that while you have that wise old soul, you also have this high emotional IQ. So we've got this high intellect and high emotional IQ, where still waters run deep. So your emotions are running deep right now. So I think that this is, I don't think that this is a love reading per se, but I feel like it's really based on your tribe, the people you have around you. We have that 10 of Cups right off the bat when we're talking about happy, joyful families. People have chosen to be happy. I feel that this is about you finding your tribe. And, you know, maybe this is still part of that release, of releasing what no longer serves you. And maybe that's part of what this gossip is. Maybe people are watching what you're doing, or maybe people are part of the ones that got released. And now they're talking about it. They realize that some distance has been put between them. You know, because I have to say, one of the things that I noticed that happen, and this is something that I teach, when you release negativity and toxicity from your life, the universe rewards you in its own unique way. Positive things happen to you when they come in, when you choose yourself, and not in a conceited or self-centered way. When you choose you, the universe rewards you. And I feel that that's something that's coming in for you. And I feel like this is, it's really, the vibration I'm getting is that it's about you finding your tribe, friends, maybe starting a family, but it's really having those close connections. Wow, Virgo, I love this for you. All right, so that is your current energy. Now I'm going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So 3 cards for the guidance and advice from Spirit. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So what this is saying to me is that when you're in survival mode, you don't see much. So they're in survival mode right here. This is the 5 of Pentacles, the card of lack. So they're just looking at each other and they're down to their last piece of bread. So when you're looking at that card, this is all they see, that one piece of bread and the other person. So when you're in survival mode, you're saying food, water, shelter. You don't have a wide aperture, which means you're in fear mode, you're in survival mode. Everything is narrow because you're going down to basics. When you are in a loving vibration, that's the highest vibration. You are open, you are expansive. The whole world is in love when you're in love. We know it, we feel it. The birds are singing, people are dancing down the street, they're skipping, you know, whatever image you have. Everybody's in love when you're in that loving vibration and everything is just wide open. It's not open for them. So when you have the card of lack, you want to focus on your strengths to get out of this. That's how you get out of this victim mentality or this type of survival mode. You focus on your strengths and you pull yourself out. Because when you're in this mode, you're missing gifts and blessings from the universe. They have magic strawberries that would lead them back to this cottage where there might be food, water, shelter, warmth. They can get out of the snow. Maybe someone has a car and they could be taken to the nearest town. They are missing gifts and blessings from the universe and it's right in front of their face. But they can't see it because they're in fear mode. Spirit is also reminding you that your magic can't be touched when you self-actualize. She's putting a protective circle around herself. She doesn't need a wand or crystals or sage. Those things are lovely and they're nice. But she doesn't need that. You don't need that. Everything you have is inside you. It's inside your heart. It's about you self-actualizing, that your magic can't be touched. And here it is. And you've done a lot of work to get there. Then we have the 10 of Wands. So that was the 9, now it's the 10. So we're talking about your energy, right? Because this is also talking about energy in the 3D. Because you can see that in survival mode, they're low energy. This is about you self-actualizing. This is about you getting to this burnout point. So this is the 10 of Wands. This is you taking on too many responsibilities, taking on too many burdens, and then you get to a point where you're totally burned out. You've been stretched to the max. So what happens is it's about a re-examination, looking at where your energy is going. Who are you giving your energy to? Are they reciprocating? Why are you giving so much of your energy out? You need to conserve a little bit for yourself. So that's like, let's say, because this is a 10, let's say you have 10 responsibilities. Well, maybe you dial it back to 6 or 7, and maybe you delegate and you give people some of the responsibilities. Usually it's when you're taking on other people's responsibilities. Maybe you have them take their own responsibilities back. You tell them to carry their own water. It's that kind of energy. Maybe it is, you know, you're doing things and you've just been caught in a routine and you don't even need to do them anymore, but you just do it because it's part of what you do. You're looking at where your energy is going and you're calling it back. You're also giving responsibility to other people. That's a huge energy. For me, when I get this card, when you're that burned out, to me, the next stage is that you get a physical sickness like the flu. And that's your body saying, okay, we told you were burned out. You weren't taking care of yourself. You weren't taking time out. You weren't giving the responsibilities or burdens back. So now we're going to make you sick. So you're forced to take a time out to rest and recover. And now you're forced to delegate and give people these responsibilities. They need to do it for you while you're recovering. It's that kind of energy. You're like right on the cusp. So dial it back a little bit. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Strength card, the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in our favor. Virgo. That's on self-actualizing too. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Yep. Okay, so when we're looking at this card of lack, the Five of Pentacles. It's being clarified by, ta-da, I said focus on your strength, and look who showed up. We have the Strength card. This is your strength and courage. And we've got the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe, literally. So let's start with the Strength card. Like I said, your way out of the card of lack is to focus on the strength. So you double down on your strength and courage. This is you taming that inner beast. This is you doing this daily to go ahead and tame that. And this is really about you stepping into your power also, but it's coming from your heart. This is about having that compassion, that love. This is about having that type of control because you are taming that inner beast. I really feel that this is your way out of that feeling of lack. Again, this is talking about your heart. This is you having this new beginning in love and a connection to source, a connection maybe to yourself, opening up your heart a little bit more to get out of this survival mode. Remember what I said. I mean, you just can't make this up. That they're in fear mode or victimization. This is about you being in a loving vibration. This is literally the Ace of Love, the Ace of Cups. Cups are love, your emotions, your intuition, connection to source. Literally love. This is you being in the flow, right? You're being in the flow to spirit and the flow of love. That's how you're able to be expansive and things are coming in. It's a beautiful, beautiful ace. And this is a new beginning that's coming in for you. So maybe this is how you're starting to get out of that card of lack. You're doubling down on your strength and you're opening your heart. That might be hard at first, but when you start doing it and the more you do it, you're taming that inner beast, the easier it is to open your heart. Your heart's this big, beautiful muscle. Start flexing, start strengthening that heart. And the more you do it, the stronger it gets and the easier it gets. Then you don't even think about it because that's who you become, right? You don't even think about it. Next thing you know, that is the new you. You've made that transition. All right. That is the Ace of Cups and the Strength card. Then we get into the Nine of Wands. And that is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Luck and right timing. The wheel turns in your favor, Virgo. So to self-actualize, it's about having a really strong foundation with quality people. This could be friends, family, co-workers, but it's quality people. It's not a numbers game. You're looking for quality. And like I said, the energy that's up above for you, it's more about finding your tribe. I really believe that it's about you are really aligning with people that are really in the same situation as you, or they're above you in the sense of maybe they're further along down that path of ascension. And you are on your own. Everybody's on their own path, but you're with people that maybe are more experienced. They've been going down the road a little bit longer. They've gotten further, which is good because then you can talk about it and ask questions. You're looking for quality foundation. The wheel turns in your favor. Luck and right timing. That tells me you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're really going through life in the trajectory that you're meant to do. I mean, people are jumping timelines right now. This is really weird. I'm jumping timelines. People I know are jumping timelines. It's an amazing time that we're living in right now. And finally, the tables have turned a little bit. So then we have this Ten of Wands, and it's being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is about you having that self-mastery. This is that paying attention to meticulous details, this type of work that you're doing in the 3D. This is going to be friends, family, pets, housing, location. This is going to be travel, your health, your finances. Everything in the 3D is coming in for you right here. As far as that kind of self-mastery, I think you're looking at the big picture. And here's the Hierophant. This is you having that type of stability that's coming in. This is very grounded, stable, secure type energy. I think that you might even have a mentor that can teach you. This is the great teacher. When I feel into this, I always feel, and it's no different today, that I feel like you guys are getting divine downloads from God whether that's the sign of the blessing, whether you're aware of it or not. And so for me, that is talking about whether you get it in dreams or daydreams, numerology, maybe you get it through music, certain songs and lyrics speak to you. And suddenly, like let's say it's music, suddenly one day that song just sounds a little extra special, that it's really being drawn to your attention and you hear it twice, or maybe you hear it 5 times in one day. And then that makes you perk up, right? So it's that kind of energy. I feel like you're getting these divine downloads, but I feel like for some of you, you might benefit from a mentor. You might already have one. Again, somebody that might be further down the road on the ascension process. Okay, so that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 3 of Wands. You have an opportunity to start this manifestation process with whatever it is that you want to manifest in. It could be people, places, things. It could be abundance, prosperity. It could be your tribe, because that seems to be the energy, but it's about having this manifestation. Your challenge position is the Knight of Pentacles, who is up here in your recent past energy as a clarifier. So same card, different deck. That's that slow and steady wins the race, taking one steady foot in front of the other. Well, she's doing the same thing. She's also taking time to smell the roses in this deck. So it's in your challenge position. So does that mean that it's impossible? No. The challenge position just means you have to work a little harder at it to attain it, but it's absolutely doable. So the opportunity is so easy. It's right there for you to pluck. That's why it's an opportunity. It's right there waiting for you to grab it. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder for it. Maybe you don't see it right away. Maybe it's farther away. You have to do a little more work to attain it. Whatever that is for you. It's the Knight of Pentacles. So that is that slow and steady wins the race. So let's get some clarifiers to see what's going on. 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, so 2 2s. Then we have the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. So when we look at the opportunity as the 3 of manifestation, basically the 3 of Wands, 3 of fire, that's candle magic. She's putting these candles in walnut shells and sending it downriver, sending it out to the universe. And then her wish will come back to her. It's being clarified by the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. This is really a beautiful clarification. This is talking about you balancing things that are going on in your life right now. I really believe it's about you finding your tribe. I think it's another person or people that are going to be coming in. They could be different than you, but they're still vibing in the same way. They're still on the ascension process, which means they're part of your tribe, even though they could be from a completely different background. Very interesting. Different country, different location in the country. I do feel that this is about you being grounded, stable, secure, balanced, happy. You're balancing maybe work and school, work and family, whatever it might be for you. And that's really allowing you to enjoy your life because you're balanced. And with this new person coming in, I think that that says huge. And that's, I think, what you're manifesting. I think you're manifesting this kind of ideal life, but it's really, I really think that this is a reading that's focused on your tribe. That's huge. Okay, that's your opportunity. Then we look at your challenge as the Knight of Cups. And it's being clarified by the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So victory and success. So for this to be in your challenge position, it means you have to work a little harder for it. So it's harder for you to take time to smell the roses. It's harder for you to put one steady foot in front of the other. Maybe you're really busy right now. Maybe you have a lot going on. Maybe it's hard for you to slow down or hard to know where to start. Whatever the issue might be, it seems to be a difficult position. But this is victory after a struggle. The five of Wands is all drama, but here we have victory and success after that 5 of Wands. This is the 6 of Wands. That tells me that you have victory and success coming in, and that is how you push through that Knight of Pentacles. By you having this type of success, it makes it easier for you to now take that time and smell the roses. Take one steady foot in front of the other. Maybe you needed a win first to put you on the right track. Whatever it's going to be for you, because it's going to come in differently for everybody. This is you having victory and success after a struggle. We also have the Eight of Cups. You're literally walking away to pursue your passion. And I think that's another way for you to come in onto the Knight of Pentacles. Is for you are walking away. And now that's going to free this up, this emotional space. You're going to the 9. The 9 goes there. You're literally walking away to pursue your passion. You want to have that emotional fulfillment because in your recent past, you've got the 10 of Cups. This is the 8. He's going for the 9th cup and then the 10. The 10 is that idealized life, that happy, joyful family that everybody is striving for. This tells me that you're willing to risk it all to walk away to get to that 9th cup, which is your wish fulfillment, and the 10th cup is happy, joyful family, whatever your version of family is. That's huge. That tells me you know your worth and value. That tells me that you know what you want and you know just how important it actually is that you're willing to have a calculated risk and to walk away from this to get to the 9 and the 10. That's huge. That's your challenge position. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm going to be going to Australia, New Zealand, and of course, Tasmania. That's going to be the end of May. Might be May a little bit into June, but I can't be gone too long. That's hurricane season for lovely Florida. So I definitely want to be back by then. I have a lot of animals, so I don't want to be gone too long. So I'm going to go for a couple weeks. So let me know if you're there for sure, and I'll see if I can come to your city. I'm going to be mostly on the eastern part of Australia, definitely hitting Byron Bay. I'm going to the Crystal Caves. I'm going to go to Steve Irwin Zoo. I'm trying to make it to Uluru. I'm hoping I can. There's certain things I want to do. And of course, New Zealand. I mean, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. If you know anyone there that owns a manifestation shop or a crystal shop, or I should say a metaphysical shop. Did I say manifestation? I'm manifesting it all in. If they own a metaphysical store and they would like to have me as a guest speaker, I'm open to that also, as long as it fits my itinerary, which I'm formulating right now. So if that's an opportunity, reach out to me and let me know, whether it's New Zealand, Australia, or Tasmania. I've already had people from Tasmania reach out to me and some from Australia, the continent of Australia. And so I'm definitely open to that. So there's that. And then don't forget to go to my website and sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. Also, I go live twice a week, if you don't know. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. If you've never seen an episode, you can go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. It is by donation. It's a $10 minimum. PayPal, Venmo, or if it's live, Super Chat. But people are watching from all over the world, so I know a lot of people submit their questions in advance, and then they watch the replay. Or they're at work and they can't watch it. So I'm thinking about changing my Thursday from 7 p.m. to 10 a.m. because half the people I read for that are my clients are in New Zealand and Australia. They are. I meet with you guys all the time and I love it. So I'm wondering, should I do a 10 a.m.? Is that a good time for everybody? That's in Europe and everywhere else. That way, you know, you get to have a mixture to see me go live. So if that's the case, let me know. I did put a poll out on my YouTube channel. So look for that and let me know. You can just check the choice. Yes, keep it the way it is. No, I'll watch you during the day, or I don't care, I'll watch it anytime. So that's it. Especially if you're watching the replay. It doesn't really matter what time because you're not really watching it live. But if you watch it live, let me know because I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment. All right, I've talked enough. I just wanted to get all that out there. Sending everybody lots of love. Bye for now.